So I wanted to get on and just make this video real quick, pretty informal, about how sweet Iron Man is. Iron Man, the first one, came out in 2008, May 2nd, 2008. It's the MCU's birthday. This movie started the MCU. It's over 16 years old. The very first MCU movie is still one of the best. It's a top 3 movie in the MCU if you exclude the Avengers movies, probably, but if I were to rank the movies, I can't usually do a exact ranking. It's too hard to do that when you have all these different projects to say this is 1 or 2 or 3. I could group them and do like a no particular order top 5 or like a no particular order bottom 5. And like I said, normally I would leave out the Avengers movies. I just usually consider those separate if I'm ranking these movies. But Iron Man, the first Iron Man, is easily, in my opinion, a top 3 movie in the MCU. And I think part of the reason it's so good is because there was no pressure on it. I mean, there was pressure because if it didn't do good, the MCU wouldn't have been able to move forward in any way. It had to do good, but there was nothing to kind of compare it to. There was nothing to hold it to. They weren't even necessarily starting a cinematic universe, right? That happened after the fact. John Favreau and them were just trying to make a really good Iron Man movie. And what's cool about it is that they were, and not that this is necessarily a good thing, but they were making the movie or writing the movie as they were making it, essentially. They started making the movie without a script. And that's a well-documented thing that Robert Downey Jr. is brilliant. He's a genius. As brilliant as he is, he ad-libbed most of the movie, I think. He's incredible. And they obviously took a huge risk on him to even cast him in the first place with all the trouble he had been in and everything else. But Iron Man was able to just kind of sort of be free with it. And I know that sounds kind of corny, but they had this free reign to kind of just make the movie they wanted to make without having to, because as you move forward in the MCU, you have all this other stuff to kind of adhere to and hold up to and try to have to follow along with canon and things. It's, too many cooks in the kitchen sometimes, writing by committee. And this movie was purely Jon Favreau and Robert Downey Jr. making it. Basically, those two. You had Gwyneth Paltrow in it as Pepper Potts. She's amazing. Even what's his name? The other roadie, the original roadie, Terrence Howard, he's good in the movie. The movie has great acting, and it's just such a great movie. I forgot how good it was. So anyway, I just wanted to make this quick video and give Iron Man some love. It is an amazing movie. It's the best of the 3. The other 2 aren't as good. I think Iron Man's a great trilogy, but the first one is incredible. So if you haven't watched it in a while, go watch Iron Man. It's fantastic.